me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they've been looking forward to we'll be expecting a major air raid here in tonight's game. Two teams that live and die by the long ball. Shaq, we talk about how great three-point shooting helps you spread this game and have to be anxious to tip it off.
Yeah.
They've been pretty tight-lipped about the game plan coming in, but very soon we'll find out what approach they're going to take. Send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
I
stopped counting after 7.
That's a record, right?
Yeah, I stopped counting.
The John Hancock Tower rising above the bustling city of Boston and its tree-lined streets. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Boston Celtics. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And before we get going, let's catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with him.
Well, guys, he told me they're...
Thank you, David. Doris should be quite a battle tonight. Two terrific front courts. What do you expect to see?
Well, I'm really curious to see the level of physicality on the interior in the painted area, each side trying to impose its will upon the other. Who does the better job invading the space and contesting shots? Just don't invade my space over here, Mr. Harlan. Keep to your side of the table, will you?
I wouldn't think of it. I would not think of it. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland. At the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5, a lethal front court pair. Hill is out there with Rodney Hood, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Now Brown, George Hill missing on the 3. Here's LeBron, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Doris, we've seen the offensive game of LeBron James evolve over the years, adding a post game, improving his three-pointer.
Well, I think, Kevin, like all the greats, the work habits and willingness to add dimensions to his game have always been there. We understand passing and playmaking have been the constants of his career, but now he understands he's got to vary the way his points and his productivity come.
Here's Baines. Over in the corner, Brown. Picked by Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double him with Green. Pulls up. And it's Brown missing. Cleveland with the ball. The drive by... Oh!
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Rozier. The Cavaliers making the shot. Picked by Horford. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Hill. It doesn't go for him. Good D by James. Here's Love. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Love's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's just an impressive drive right there from Kevin. Puts it on the deck, be the aggressor. Nice.
Brown outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
0 for 4. They can't buy a bucket.
That's tipped. Now here's Tatum. Guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Hill. Rozier kicks to Brown. Over Hood. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50. Unbelievable. You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He would not be denied on that drive.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Rozier. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. But they'll get another chance. Dishes it to Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. Picked by Horford. Looking to end the drought. Brown, good. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
You know, what's remarkable to me is how durable and how consistently great LeBron has been. It almost appears to me, guys, he's superhuman. You expect at some point age will start to take its toll, but he's done an amazing job of using his body and keeping it right.
And LeBron is at an age where you usually see players in the downslope of their careers.
Well, certainly, Kevin, this guy, when you factor in playoffs and international play, there's a lot of miles on that body. You combine that with the fact that he's top 6 all-time in minutes, it's incredible how successful he's been. Remember, this guy takes extraordinary care of his body. Hey, forget that Love can get up and finish like that. Nicely done.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 13. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Here's Larkin. Horford with it. He kicks to Larkin. Horford with a screen on Clarkson. Will it go? And the layup is good. Larkin's got his first 2 points.
A physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, it's tough to see how he misses that one. I don't think the defense was all that tight on him.
LeBron kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 6 points for Love.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Monroe comes in for Al Horford. And it's Ogilvy in for Tatum. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jose Calderon is checked in for James. Morris with the bucket.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Here's Clarkson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Here's Brown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Nance. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Over Morris. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Nance.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Feeds it to Brown. Here's Ogilvy. Screen by Monroe. Here's Larkin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Larkin's got his second bucket of the night.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Nance outside to the middle. He's looking for Love and finds him. Good work defensively by Morris.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Shane Larkin is out there with Brown. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Monroe. And it's Ojale in at the power forward position. That's the Boston Five.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And high quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
That free throw good for Morris. Doris, we've heard plenty of coaches say it. If you're going to take it to the rack, man, take it strong. Who would you say are some of the more aggressive dunkers that you see in the NBA now?
Yeah, so on his own, creating his own opportunities at the rim, Russell Westbrook comes to mind, LeBron James. Sometimes I feel like he's going to tear the backboard from the stanchion. DeAndre Jordan and Andre Drummond sometimes are the recipients of either offensive rebounding, putback, great dunks. There are so many, Kev, but those are just a couple of names that pop.
And the Antetokounmpo kid in Milwaukee, the way he is so long and seemingly out of place, and then all of a sudden those arms extend another 3 feet, he dunks it and go, wow, how in the world did he reach it? How did he do that?
The guy is like, he's a pterodactyl. The guy can take off from the top of the key and cover ground and throw it down. It's unbelievable.
Oof. Man. Now here's Nance. T right on him. Great touch on the 16-footer. Nance has got 4 this quarter. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Larkin, the pass to Ojale. It's Monroe, high post, working on Thompson. A 3 from Morris, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Nance dishes to Calderon, and the rejection by Monroe. Larkin, the pass to Ojale. It's deflected. The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Well, you look at the Cavs offense, right? It's all about drive and kick. They put the ball into the hands of LeBron and space the floor with that shooting. It's a sort of pick your poison situation.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Cleveland, Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Rodney Hood comes in for Smith, and it's Hill in for Jose Calderon.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And the Cavs last season first in the league in catch and shoot three-pointers made.
Right, number 1, Kevin, in corner threes, and that was by a big margin. They put the ball in the hands of their stars and then position shooters around those two.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Monroe. And it's Tatum in for Ojale. And Cleveland also making a change. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Korver. Here's Green. And the shot no good, a bit short. Celtics trail by 10. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh boy, that's 2 on him now. And if he gets a third foul before halftime, his playing time is going to have to be limited for a bit.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. The dish to Green. Takes the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 5 now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
LeBron dishes to Hood, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And the former Blue Devil continues to enhance his offensive repertoire. Rodney Hood, a reliable two-way guard.
And Rodney Hood played one season at Mississippi State, then transferred, played another season at Duke. A good floor spacer, Greg, at 6'8".
You know, it's his in-between game that impresses me. Able to beat his man off the dribble. He can hit that little pull-up or drop it off to a teammate. This guy continues to improve.
Hill, no good. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Rozier, and again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Picked by Horford. Rozier kicks to Brown. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 12. The drive by LeBron. Second chance shot. Hill, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Brown the pass to Rozier. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Shot from the wing. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the three-pointer, right? A much more significant piece of the Celtics offense. They went from middle of the pack to top 3 in makes from deep last year.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
And the way he went about it, no better way to increase the lead and energizes your teammates.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Baines. In the corner. Tatum with it. They set the pick. And stolen by Love. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Tatum kicks to Rozier. Now the feed to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And for the Celtics last season, their three-point attempts up by almost a third. At the same time, improved their percentage.
Well, this is an organization that reflects the way the league is going. They are especially dead from the corners with those threes, and that really elevated their offense.
For Boston, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. First free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Ojale is checked in for Tatum, and Shane Larkin subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Celtics trail by 12. 24 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Rozier. Horford, and it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, that's some big-time muscle on the glass from...
Oh! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's LeBron.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Now, guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
The Cavaliers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
LeBron James is consistent enough at the line where he'll make you pay most times if you're going to send him there.
He can't get that one to fall. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers on top, up by 15. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny.
And that's all we can do.
And as we return, we get a look at the Boston skyline. Those drone cameras are really something. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Celtics trail by 15, so on the floor for Cleveland. LeBron and Love, the 2 stars at the 4 and the 5. Put out there with Hill, and it's Green in at the 3 slot.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Hood gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Doris, so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we could reinvent Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or
I
Bill
wish we
Russell?
could. I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
I know. Cleveland leading by 13. James outside from the baseline. Rebounded by the Celtics. Baines has got his 3rd rebound tonight. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Oh!
My goodness.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now a timeout called by Boston. And LeBron outspoken last season about the Cavs, Doris, need for more playmakers.
Well, Kev, at the time, there were only 2 players, Kyrie and LeBron, who were averaging at least 2 assists. To give you a point of comparison, the Warriors had 7 players do that. So there was a ton of pressure on LeBron and Kyrie to make that offense hum.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Love. Makes it off the glass. Love's got 8 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Lays it in off the breakaway. Hill's got his first points of the game.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Hill. Rozier, the pass to Baines. Boston again missing.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Cavaliers, Larry Nance has checked in for LeBron. And it's Corver in for Hood. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Celtics trailed by 19. Here's Rozier. He has 5. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
And the Celtics making a change here. Morris is checked in. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. That's good from Rozier. And the Celtics free throw attempt differential, one thing to work on. Their opponents average about 2 more free throw attempts per game.
Right. Fortunately for the Celtics, though, they might not take a ton of free throws, but they shot an excellent percentage. So that gap in free throws made significantly smaller because of their quality shooting.
Second shot opportunity. Tries it again. And it's Love laying it in. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight, efficient and effective.
Morris against Nance. Morris dishes to Horford. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith kicks to Green. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
He's so very quick to convert off the miss, and usually with authority.
And the basket by Rozier.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Hill kicks to Green. Puts up a 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It's good on the putback. Tatum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Tatum does not give up on the backboard. Outstanding timing in terms of when to leap for those offensive rebounds.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Larkin, he's checked in for Brown. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Hill. Horford with a screen on Love. With a step back. Good D from Love. Cleveland leading by 16. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there. And instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Monroe comes in for Al Horford. And it's Ojale in for Tatum. Now Monroe kicks to Rozier. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Screen by Monroe. Here's Morris. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Calderon. Here's Love. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, how do you like the determination from Love right there? You have to put a body on this guy whenever a shot goes up.
You know, it's interesting. Kevin Love almost 2 different players, right, guys? I mean, a bruising offensive rebounder who can battle inside, but also a skilled perimeter shooter. That's a rare combination.
Here's Larkin. He's covered by Clarkson. Larkin, the pass to Ojale. Here's Monroe. In the corner, it's Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up. The rebound by Kevin Love. And the three-point shot is a growing part of Kevin Love's game.
Well, I think it's certainly something he's added since coming to the NBA. From barely shooting any early on in his career where he was a flat back-to-the-basket scorer, now three-pointers account for almost half of his field goal attempts.
Here's Nance. And it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The first one falls. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. Here's LeBron. Whoa!
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Here's Monroe. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Piece by piece, chip away. See if you can't next time we get together.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 19. We've got Aaron Baines. Marcus Morris is out there with Ojale. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Rozier in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Gentlemen, this is a dominant performance from Kevin Love. He's got the touch. He can fill it up.
Here's Larkin. And the pass to Ojale. They set the pick. Kicks it to Morris. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Larkin. Cleveland on defense. He feeds it to Baines. And that's going to be a treble.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Here's Clarkson out to Hood. And here's James outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. James has got 20 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pass to Ojale. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. There's the pick. Love against Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
Doris, as we know, you were born in New York, grew up in New Jersey, lots of basketball talent in those areas. Who were some local players who influenced you early on?
Well, 1983 is the year the Philadelphia 76ers won the NBA championship, and that team was the epitome of cool, Kevin, right? You had the masterful doctor, the power of Moses Malone, but you know who I tried to emulate? Mo Cheeks.
No kidding.
Yeah, the steady, heady point guard who could make big shots and come up with a timely steal. I couldn't be the doctor. I couldn't fly like the doc, so Mo Cheeks was my guy.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Hood kicks to James. It's stolen by Morris. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And here's Brown outside. Cleveland leading by 23. Clarkson dishes to Smith. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They set the screen. Rozier kicks to Baines. He dishes it to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Knocks it loose and stolen by Hood. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Morris. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Green. From deep. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's 12 points for Jeff Green.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They set the pick. Irving against Hill. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Thompson. A second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Hill. And George Hill, one of the elite defensive point guards in the league.
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin. He's a great athlete. He's got long arms and, of course, the know-how to get it done.
Craig Monroe, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics, the #1 seed in the East last season, and then go ahead and get the #1 pick in the draft from their trade with the Nets. Doris, when was the last time you saw anything like that?
I think the one I can remember back in 1982 when the Lakers were coming off the championship and yet had Cleveland's #1 pick and took James Worthy. The Celtics this year end up trading down and getting Jason Tatum and another pick. The rich appear to be getting richer.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The drive by Green. That one drops for him.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for George Hill. Free throw good, Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Ojale is checked in for the Celtics. Shane Larkin comes in for Irving. Larkin kicks to Smart. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. The drive by Green, and yes, it's good. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully. I'll tell you, that's nice work, right? You move, you get into space on the perimeter, and you knock down the three.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Monroe, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that one falls for Monroe. Timeout called Cleveland. They're ahead by 29. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jeff Green.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
All right, Kev, he says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career, never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Jeff Green.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Morris.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're up by 29. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Pass to Ogilvy. Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hollins kicks to Smith. No good with the triple. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Monroe. Green with the block. They retain possession. Ogilvy, that's good. Knocked away. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come in here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Well, it looks like you listened to him. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.